All right, what's going on, guys? Just wanted to check back in really quickly here just to kind of go over where we're at now. All right, so the last time I updated, I showed, what I had kind of cleared out to make space for the fencing and everything that I was going to plan to be doing up and in here. So now let's go. Okay, so let's see. Got all my stuff put up here. That I'm not going to put a post in here yet because over here, this is the tree that's going to go. And this is where a trailer or something would be brought in, and so I don't want to have a post here just yet, and put fencing up in here just yet. I'm not ready for that yet. But and then basically I'm not going to put another one in between here either for the same reason. But I have a 6-footer going in here, so I'm going to have this one going in deep. I went ahead and I basically just tied a small piece of twine at 4 feet. I mean, that's a lot of post to drive in, but it's going to be difficult enough for me to be managing holding that gas powered post driver so far up over my head, trying to keep it level, straight up and down for the post, and then also know exactly where to stop for sure. Pretty easy. It's like they almost are all about the same as far as like where it's about the third little notch up is 4 feet. So I'm just going to kind of go with that as close as it was. If it's within an inch or two, it will be just fine. This one's also going to be it's going to be a corner post for a minute, but I didn't make it a really long post just because it's not going to be, it will be permanent, but it's not going to really be one that's going to like take the strain of a corner in the future. So, and I don't need to stretch it super tight for what I'm going to be doing with it. So yeah, so this one again, third notch up. This one I have marked. This is a corner post, so it's going to be, I might have this one stretched a little bit tight. So I have that one marked. And then I have the spot specifically marked with like little twigs for some of them. Again, same thing here. Third little notch. Long post. That one's set up. This one's set up. There's the little twig where it's going to go. So that's it. So as of right now, I'm going to be putting up 1, 2. So it's going to be a total of, I think, 8 posts right now. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I was going to do the other 2 over there, 9 and 10, but like I said, I'm going to wait a little while. I have all the measurements lined out, and I took them carefully so that I feel good about, being able to come back to it later and know that I'm doing things correctly now. And so now, yeah, I'm getting a little spent. This is a lot of work up here. There's the air is much thinner, so it's you lose your breath a little faster, and I have a very limited time with this power tool. And it's already afternoon, or it's right at noon, and one of my biggest projects is actually up at the road. I need to create basically like a completely straight line, and I'm going to be driving in a bunch of these long tall T-posts along that. So I need to get that. I got to finish getting these ones back here driven in so that I can get up there, get those ones measured out and driven in before somebody like loses their mind on me for doing all this work on a Thanksgiving. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? I have to just get it done. I have no other day. Today's the day. So, um, yeah. And so then I'll have to call people this evening because I have to make sure that I get all these posts driven, because on the 180-foot section, if I'm doing them every like 15 feet, like I am right here, yeah, it's going to be, what is that? It's quite a few, you know what I mean? It's quite a few posts. So, and I need to get those all like lined out, marked out, make sure that they're all in a perfectly good straight line, even though all I'm going to be doing is coming back with like a non-barbed, like 3-strand. That's it. And then I'll just have that up, and then I'll have, posts on signs on that. And then, but basically what I'll end up being able to do is I'll have the 3-strand, and then I'll create like a gate, probably even similar to like a livestock, old school. You get out of the car, unhook the top little piece of baling wire, move the fence out of the way, drive in, you know, hook the bottom piece of baling wire, push it back over, put the baling wire back over the top, and have it be just like real simple, and then just have it posted properly and whatnot. And then I think that would be a pretty cool way to be able to do it. And to be honest with you, I kind of want to like line that out possibly even today. Like if I can work quickly enough, like I'll be able to even potentially line something like that out today, and I'll have it already almost completely set up to where all I have to do is bring the wire up, and I can the next time, and then I'll be able to spend time just putting the wire on it. Um, and I mean, literally, I can return the fence post pounder tomorrow, and I'll still have time potentially to like I'll be able to return that, and then maybe even buy the wire and come back out here and stretch the wire before I go home. And I could just drive home in the evening tomorrow and spend more time tomorrow stretching the fence wire up for all the stuff that I put up. And if I have to put in an extra post here or there, I have a hand post driver. So anyway, if I seem a little like it's because, man, I always feel like I'm gonna have time up here and like it's gonna be just kind of relaxed, but the time goes really fast and there's a lot of work to do. So I'm gonna get back after it, but I just wanted to take some time to kind of like update where I'm at with the whole deal. And yeah, it's gonna be cool. At the end of this whole deal, I'll end up having a fence that is good enough to, you know, bring my dogs up here. And I mean, shoot, even with how I had this set up, if I had the right room, I could bring kennels, and I could have set like 2 kennels up inside the freaking tent, and you know they're gonna be in there, and they'll be plenty. They would have been plenty warm. They would have been plenty warm. Um, or eventually, obviously, I'll make something for them where I can have like a heater or something like that set up in there if it's like super cold, and they'll have their own little house to be in. Anyway, enough chatting. I have very little time left to even record. I have to delete stuff. So love y'all. Thanks for checking back in at White Mountain Outdoors. Talk to you soon. Later.